What's the laziest way for beginners to make real money with Facebook ads? If you've ever tried running Facebook ads, didn't really know what you were doing, and ended up feeling like you just donated money to Mark Zuckerberg, you might have been wondering this question. This video is going to answer it, because I'm about to show you the laziest, simplest two-step Facebook ad strategy that beginners are using to make real money online. I'm talking 32,000 plus in a single month. No 37-step funnels, no fancy AI targeting, no complicated ad hacks, just two campaigns, one for cold traffic and one for retargeting. That's it. And to prove it works, I'll show you the exact results we got for one of our e-commerce clients, a soccer gear store that pulled in $32,458.84 in just 30 days using this exact method. So if you want to make your first dollar or your first $30,000 from Facebook ads without needing a PhD in digital marketing, stick around because we're breaking down the laziest money-making strategy you've ever seen. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses grow. We've managed millions in ad spend, helping thousands of small businesses scale, and after years of testing every possible strategy under the sun, I can confidently say that this two-step Facebook system is one of the simplest, most beginner-friendly ways to start getting consistent sales. If you'd rather have us handle all of your marketing for you, fill out our contact form for a free strategy call. Otherwise, for everybody else looking to tackle this themselves, let's get into it. Most beginners overcomplicate Facebook ads. They'll watch a few videos, get lost in targeting settings, or think that they need 10 different campaigns running at once to make a profit. The reason that doesn't typically work is because Facebook's algorithm is smarter than you think. Contrary to what might feel right, you don't need to micromanage it. You just need to feed it the right data and then let Facebook do the heavy lifting from there. So what does that mean? Let me explain by showing exactly how this two-step strategy works. Step one is to run one conversion campaign to reach cold audiences or people who have never heard of your business before. And step two is to run one retargeting campaign to target anyone who clicked or visited your site but didn't buy or complete your lead form. And that's it. You can literally run your entire Facebook ad system with just these two campaigns. And when you do it right, the results are crazy. Like for our soccer store client that I was telling you about, we got 266 purchases from cold traffic at $3.35 per purchase, and then 40 more purchases from retargeting at $2.19 per purchase, for a total of that 32 grand in 30 days. So let's break down exactly how to do it. Starting with step one, the conversion campaign. First, go into your ads manager and click create campaign and choose sales if you're in e-commerce, or leads if you're a service business looking to do lead generation. This tells Facebook you want actual purchases or leads, not link clicks and not page views, real sales and real form completions. Once you click next to the ad set level, this is where you want to listen up, because it's where a lot of beginners make the same mistake. Most people try to target interests manually, stacking 10 to 15 interests, behaviors, and demographics together because they think more targeting equals better results. But Facebook's AI is smarter now. It can read your ad copy and image and make a decision of who to deliver your ad to based on those things. So you don't need to overcomplicate it. This is where Facebook doing the heavy lifting that we talked about earlier comes into play. Instead of narrowing down your audience with a ton of interests, pick one or two broad demographics that describe your ideal customer. For example, if your products are predominantly for women within a certain age range, you can enter those details in. But you don't need to then layer it with 5 interests, 2 behaviors, and so on. If you do that, you're actually constricting Facebook's ability to find your ideal audience. So once you've got that all set, let's talk creative. Your creative is the ad itself, and it's where you need to grab attention in the first 2 seconds. For our soccer client, we used Reels ads that capitalized on trends to grab attention but still highlighted the benefits of their products. So the first key is this: your ads should look native to the feed, like something a friend might post, and not a corporate commercial. The second key is that you should speak to your target market's goals and pain points, aka what they care about. Don't waste precious seconds talking about why you're great or your cutting edge product features. Talk about how you help them. And that's it. After testing multiple ads for our soccer client, their cost per purchase stabilized at around $3.35, which is a great cost for them. Now, here's what most people don't realize. When you do this right, you're not just making sales from cold traffic, you're also building a data gold mine. Every person who clicks your ad, visits your site, or adds to cart becomes a part of your retargeting audience, which leads us to step 2, The part where you basically print profit, the retargeting campaign. Now your cold conversion campaign is bringing in traffic. Some people are buying, but most probably aren't yet. And that's totally normal because 98% of buyers don't purchase on their first visit. That's why retargeting is where the magic happens. You're bringing 98% of people who didn't buy back to your website where they will purchase the second, third, or fourth time that they're on your site. So you're going to go back into Ads Manager and create a second campaign. You'll choose the same campaign goal you chose last time, but your audience here will be different. So under audience, select people who visited your website in the last 30 days, people who added to cart but did not purchase, or if you're doing lead gen, you can do people who opened your Facebook lead form but did not complete, or if it's a lead form on your website, you can do people who clicked to your lead form page but did not make it to the thank you page, and people who engage with your Facebook or Instagram page. You'll need to create all of those audiences in the audience tab first if you haven't already. And if you don't know how, watch this video next because I show you how step by step in that video. And then once you have those made, you'll select those in the ad set level here. And this is really important. You'll want to exclude an audience of your recent purchases or lead form completions. That way you don't waste money targeting people who have already converted. This campaign is where you'll get your cheapest, easiest sales. For our soccer client, the retargeting campaign brought in 40 extra purchases at just $2.19 per purchase. Why? Because these people already know the brand. They've seen the products. They're warm. They've had multiple interactions with your brand at this point that has built the trust that is statistically needed for them to convert. Now all you have to do is give them a little nudge. So here's the mindset. Your cold ads introduce your brand, and if you're lucky, get a couple sales. Your retargeting ads really close the sale, and together they create a simple automatic system that turns traffic into profit on autopilot. Now let me quickly warn you about the 3 biggest mistakes beginners make when running this 2-step strategy. Mistake number 1, they choose the wrong objective. You want to always optimize for purchases or leads, not traffic and not engagement. Mistake number 2, they over-segment their audiences. When you're starting out, you don't need 10 ad sets. Start with just these 2 and let Facebook learn. And mistake number 3, they turn ads off too early. Facebook needs at least, bare minimum, 3 to 5 days to exit the learning phase. So don't panic pause ads before that. The laziest way to make money from Facebook ads comes down to 2 simple campaigns: a conversion campaign for cold traffic to warm up strangers and maybe snag a few cold sales along the way like we talked about, and a retargeting campaign for warm traffic made to seal the deal and turn all that warm traffic into hot buyers. That's it. If you set these up properly, even as a complete beginner, you'll be miles ahead of most people wasting money boosting posts that don't convert. Sometimes the laziest way is actually the smartest.